Hey audio listener, welcome to the AV Epochs podcast, an Avenue Studios production. Check out our Patreon and Locals community for exclusive content, access to our private Discord, and so much more. And don't forget to review our podcast to help spread the word. And now, let's dive into the adventure.
You gave me a bad D20. I just rolled another Destiny die, so
you want another D20?
Good. No, I'm happy with this one. It's good.
Let's try the purple one. Oh,
No.
just kidding.
That still rolled bad on the floor. So, what'd you get?
All right, so I have 4 successes with the assist, with the perception.
So a +1 win to your throw object.
Okay.
So set a D6 aside as your win bonus.
Okay.
Now roll your thrown object.
Which would be 3d6.
3d6 plus reflex, plus if you have skill in thrown objects.
Plus reflex.
-1.
But I don't, so
Yep.
it's just these 3.
Yep.
Okay, and then
Plus
you've
that
got
one
at
that I
least
have.
1 win.
Nice, so then 3 total.
3 total. Okay, then I'm going to say that's enough to grab onto him. Unfortunately, the destiny roll was not on your side.
Of course.
Both times.
Great.
So,
Arguments of the gods.
yeah. Don't argue about
And
that.
literally my literature was about how All Mother is,
Yes. Correct.
yeah.
I mean, you're not wrong. She's the all mother. There's a reason she's a mama.
Yeah.
So you lasso him, but he's a sea elf. Even though he's frail, he's 3 times your height.
Right.
You're going down with him.
I'm just like, then I'm just also calling out, a little help over here, just a little bit.
can I stretch you?
Help,
Yeah.
please.
As she goes by, we're having this argument.
Yes.
Like, yeah, it's like right in between us.
Mattias, roll. That's like a grapple. I call it a grapple.
I have no grapple.
Okay. You can make it a.
Athletics.
Spin me an argument.
I don't know.
Can I take a grapple with disadvantage because of the helping she's calling for? And 𝒂𝒐𝒆𝒄𝒂, I want to help.
Yeah, here's what we'll do. You're rolling a straight reflex. Roll your grapple, and it will be an assist for the reflex roll.
Okay.
So what would be the straight reflex if I have
So
one?
that's just your base 3d6 plus your reflex.
So there's 4.
Yep. Be a CL3.
I get 2.
Okay, so it depends on the assist roll. If he gets a 4.
Grapple's my
Yeah, I know.
Oh. 6 victories.
Wow, so that changes you're now a 5. So he added 3 from his assist to
So
your
I
2.
roll 3 more?
No,
you
he
get
just
3
adds
auto
wins.
wins.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
Great.
you get 3 wins to 5. So as she zip, you just instinctually grab the rope,
Yeah.
just enough so that Mattias, you can come around and like hug onto Kruska and hold. So now Dom Diago is swinging back and forth on the slippery slide.
Can Vistor still be arguing?
Oh yeah, you guys
Yeah.
can still be talking. Yeah,
Oh, I'm
it
not
was just-
talking anymore.
Okay.
Here you are, giving me the silent treatment again. I'm just saying, there's lots of literature out there.
I can see a lot of things from down here. Please, let me go. We need to move. Noon's on noon.
Can I spit another loogie to see whatever he sees too?
Yeah, absolutely. As
Does
you
he say let go?
Oh yeah.
I let go.
Okay. Now they're still holding on to each other. So
Hello.
Well, I heard help and then I heard let go.
right,
so I'm
yeah, you're
like,
just responding.
All right.
Mattias, roll me a destiny roll. So roll me a d20.
Oh,
Want anyone? We got one.
I got
That's a
some.
big one.
Oh, I want the big one.
Destiny.
Roll your
Destiny.
Roll your
Yeah.
destiny.
5.
Oh man.
D20s are like, I'm not supposed to be part of
Does
this.
anyone want to expel their birthday advantage on
Yes,
a destiny roll?
I will.
All right, re-roll it. Re-roll it.
Yes.
16.
16. Okay, this is what the rope lets go, and you feel it pull, and Mattias, you just slam your staff into the ground. Shh. Okay, we're not moving. I thought you were letting me go, please. Loogie falls down there. As it falls down, you see it's perfect like a slide. like a 4-person wide slide is what it looks like, of stone going down, and it's slicked and shiny with some kind of grease or oil.
Not flammable?
We'll find out.
Oh no.
You rolled high on your destiny roll. It's not flammable. I just wanted to make you breathe. But as your loogie lands down, it goes another like 100 feet down and hits. There's a little spark, and then some torches catch from your spark. And 2 torches light up, showing a hallway going straight forward.
Are
Now
they
you can't
flashlights
see.
or torches?
They are, as an American, torches, which are flammable things that use fire.
Just wanted to be clear.
That's okay. Only gnomes have flashlights in my universe. And they call them torches, so it's very confusing.
Very confusing.
What do you guys do?
I'm just gonna slide down. I'm just
Wait,
gonna.
we weren't done.
I just
we
am
weren't,
sliding as fast as I can on my little scaly belly.
Roll your athletics.
Oh crap!
Okay.
I let
Following
go.
after?
Of course.
Yeah.
It's my
okay.
team.
Roll your athletics.
Athletics.
Going down.
3.
3. Okay. That's a success.
We'll wait for a minute.
Okay.
Just a second.
Tree. All 6s.
Nice.
And I still have him. The guy.
Yes,
Yeah,
you do.
I'm-
Yep.
And I'm not letting him go.
Yeah, I look back at Mattias. I'm kind of like, this doesn't seem like a good idea. I really thought
No, I
we
don't
should
think so. I think we wait.
pull him out.
Let's see what
He's
happens.
a girl.
Because
You girl.
I'm a girl.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Just checking. Sorry.
Let's see who dies
Maybe we could
first.
check.
Let's see who dies. Quick
Birthday
question
boy.
about the mechanics of Cogent.
Yeah.
Is there a difference between a 4 and a 6 in successes, or
No.
it doesn't matter? So it's not like in a Destiny roll when the 20 is higher or lower.
Yes.
Like a success is a success. Period.
Correct.
Got it. Thank you.
Yep. It's about the number of successes you can achieve.
Yeah.
So if
So
you
it's
get all
only what we're
6s?
doing in our own head.
Doesn't matter.
If we get all 6s,
if
it's just
all
for
the
us.
dice you roll are a success, that's critical success.
Gotcha.
So even if you only roll 2 dice?
Yeah, I believe
shoot.
so.
All right.
Yeah. And if all the dice you roll are 0 or 3 or less, then it's a critical fail.
Got it.
Got it.
Thank
Yeah.
you.
So it's all about the wins and successes. So, okay. You guys are waiting. As you're passing by, Dum Diego goes, me.
I grab him.
Okay.
Ah,
Roll a strength. Either of you can roll strength, and you're at advantage for the assistance since it's 2 of you. Who's got the higher strength? Probably neither of
no
you.
stuff.
Yeah.
Okay. So roll 3d6.
She's got negative strength.
Oh, okay.
Ah.
Matthias, roll 3d6.
So yes, you do have.
Just 3.
3
She's
base
feeble.
and 3s and up are win.
Hey.
2. Okay, they got 3, so you're going down.
Ah.
Sorry.
Were you saying I could roll an assist or no?
No,
Does
she
not
had
really.
advantage on the roll, so
see.
3s and higher would be a success. So,
So
you're
as-
like, I think we should wait.
Yeah. I was gonna say as you're talking. No.
That's Kruska's tagline. No,
Yeah.
no. So you guys go
I feel like we hear that all the time.
That's why it's ignored.
I think that's why you've lived so long as a gnome.
Yeah.
Like, well, you're old in the gnome range.
Right.
But because you're like, no.
No.
It's not a book.
Zeref, I'm going to get a drink. Zeref, please roll me a destiny roll.
You want to use the big one again? Or do you want this one?
That's okay. I'm gonna use one
Yes.
of my own. I'm gonna use. Pick a color, Kristen. Okay. This is red, deep red. The men have left the room. What should we do?
We'll tell the story. It's our story now.
So, guys, it's a 12, but what should we tell Dan it actually is?
18.
It's a 21.
I mean, 18 is believable.
Can I just do this bit? All right. 12.
12.
That's still over 10. It's just not
It's
an
not
amazing.
enough over 10.
Yeah.
Not for me.
So as Zeref, as you're sliding in, you're first. with 𝒂𝒏𝒂𝒂 shortly behind you. And as you're sliding down, he's on his back, just riding with you. And he's like, oh, that is another warning in the ancient language. A rock's going to fall.
A what?
You have a second to roll your athletics, or spin me an argument as a giant rock is about to fall out of a trap. Acrobatics to dodge yourself and leave the others to their fate. Athletics to try and stop it. Or if you want to jam your sword, I'll let you roll a combat roll, but you will lose your sword. To jam it in.
Well, I already rolled that, so 3 success on my athletics.
Okay.
I don't know what that means.
That's enough to save you and 𝒂𝒏𝒂𝒂 as you yank him and pull
through
him
with me. That's what I was thinking.
Uh-oh.
Roll me your reflex or acrobatics. V-store, please. As a giant rock is falling down in front of you.
Rock of 𝒂𝒂𝒂𝒂𝒂𝒂𝒂.
Give me what you got. Spin me a tail.
That seems very Indiana Jones-like.
It didn't kill me, V-Store! just keep going down the thing.
Well, I think I'm gonna leave the rock alone and just roll my athletics because it was a sign, that maybe 𝒂𝒂𝒂𝒂𝒂 should be something you should consider.
Okay.
4 successes.
Okay, that's enough to
Do what?
To
Run
stop
into the rock?
well, slow himself down enough so you jam in and slide in and smash into the rock.
Now, how about the rope? Got crushed under the rock?
She cut him off the rope.
Oh, you cut him off. Oh, okay.
Yeah. So you guys,
I thought she just
you guys come
grabbed him.
sliding in.
So even though.
Oh, that's fair. That's fair.
I guess
Roll me
I
a
was
destiny
picturing that
roll,
we were
please.
all still kind of connected.
Roll that D20.
Are we stopped on the other side of the rock?
That's kind of what.
Currently,
that's
but go ahead and roll. Yeah,
what I was picturing with an 18.
18. Okay.
We're totally still in it.
So no, what I'm saying is the rope got cut, so you guys aren't yanked down at a higher speed. So
Cut by the rock, not
by Zephar. When she went by, she kind of clawed to grab him and cut the rope. Because
Okay.
otherwise, her grabbing and pulling would have sped you guys up. So now you guys can safely slide down, kind of.
So we were still yanked, but it was just kind of like a yank snap.
Yes, correct.
That makes sense.
It's a technical term, yank snap.
Yank snap. So there's now a huge boulder blocking you guys from Zephar and 𝒂𝒏𝒂𝒂𝒂. 𝒂𝒏𝒂𝒂𝒂 is standing up, cleaning himself off, and walking forward. You hear him mutter something under his breath, and a blue faint light glows in his hand.
Can I use
and he
the
kind of sends it in front of him.
Power of 𝒂𝒂𝒂𝒂𝒂 to make a hole in the rock?
Absolutely.
All right.
I say, in this case, well, go ahead and roll. It's fun to roll. Yeah.
What are we rolling?
He's just rolling to make a hole in the rock.
But what is he rolling?
You have advantage because it's rock. So 3s are wins.
4.
4.
What skill makes a hole in a rock?
Aye. A 𝒂𝒂𝒂𝒂𝒂𝒂𝒂𝒂𝒂𝒂𝒂𝒂𝒂𝒂𝒂𝒂𝒂𝒂𝒂𝒂𝒂𝒂𝒂𝒂𝒂𝒂𝒂𝒂𝒂𝒂𝒂𝒂𝒂𝒂𝒂𝒂𝒂𝒂𝒂𝒂𝒂𝒂𝒂𝒂𝒂𝒂𝒂𝒂𝒂𝒂𝒂𝒂𝒂𝒂𝒂𝒂𝒂𝒂𝒂𝒂𝒂𝒂𝒂𝒂𝒂𝒂𝒂𝒂𝒂𝒂𝒂𝒂𝒂𝒂𝒂𝒂𝒂𝒂𝒂𝒂𝒂𝒂𝒂𝒂𝒂𝒂𝒂𝒂𝒂𝒂𝒂𝒂𝒂𝒂𝒂
have magical powers over rocks and stuff.
As she questions the rock, I'm just
I'm
like,
at the other side of the rock. You can't hear this. This is Katie talking. Sorry. Backtrack.
No, you're good. So as Dom Diago takes off,
as I
walking
open
forward.
the hole,
Yeah, please.
I'm like, Zar. That's what I call you.
I'm at the bottom. Am I there? I'm not there.
You're on the other side of the rock. So he's making a hole in the rock
So
for them
as
to
the
walk
hole
through.
opens, I go, look,
But
kids.
haven't we slid to the bottom already?
Yeah, you guys slid through. The rock fell down. Dom Diago stood up, brushed himself off, cast that light, and started walking forward. And as you either can choose to sit there or follow, the rock is slowly melting away and forming this
Oh,
archway
so it's not
door.
like further up the shaft. It's just right there.
Correct. No, it was right at the bottom,
got it,
and you were
got it.
able, with your roll, to like speed up your slide just enough to pass under the rock before it smashed into you.
Can I say I make it a pretty dwarven archway?
Of course.
Okay, thank you.
Of course.
So I make this beautiful archway as we walk through, and I'm like, look it, 𝒔𝒑𝒆𝒂 gives me this. Thank you, 𝒔𝒑𝒆𝒂.
Nice pebble.
I'm
I'm just going to walk away.
I'm going to slink through as fast as I can to catch up with the
Catch up with 𝒂𝒏𝒂𝒔𝒕𝒆𝒂.
𝒂𝒂𝒂.
Perfect. As you run up to him, and Kruska, are you hanging back or are you pushing forward?
Well, how much room do I have? I guess flight-wise, I'm not really going to be flying at this point. More just like more using the wheelie leggy mechanics that I have. I guess I'm picturing now where it's more close.
You've landed
quarters.
and
So
your
it's like,
wheelchair assembly has deployed.
Yeah,
Basically.
kind of more like
Yeah, there's actually a very nice...
studded tire type.
Sure.
No,
Sure. There's not rubber per se.
no, it's not rubber, but more just like
Yeah.
little nubby studs. Because I'm picturing
Yeah,
if it's
yeah.
kind of like a slicker.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, absolutely. So, well, here's the thing. This is where everybody can start to notice as you're walking through. And 𝒂𝒏𝒂𝒂's just started talking, especially to Mattias. As soon as Mattias, he's talking, and as you approach, he's talking as if you've been standing next to him this whole time. This is one of those ancient temples they built that is connected with. There's so many names for it, but the ancient lost island, and I think there may be some kind of way to locate it. We just need to get deeper in and see what kind of present. I mean, there's probably a lot of kind of presents and treasure, and there's ancient weapons and heroes along
treasure?
flows.
Yeah.
See,
Treasure?
see.
I can agree with you with that
Hopefully,
Let us go forth,
Let's
my
go.
brother.
one. Yes!
Just like
arm links, like, walk forward.
beautiful. All right, that's a destiny point.
Yes!
I'm giving it to
Here it is.
Jacob because you already got yours for the
That's good.
session.
Let's hear it
so
go. This
that
is
was beautiful.
Jacob's.
That was beautiful. All right, so as you guys head forward, Mattias,
I would say
what was that?
knowledge.
Yes. Yeah. Okay. So let's see. As you guys head forward, everybody roll a perception check.
Can I take an auto fail?
Absolutely.
Again?
Why? You might as well roll
I
the
have
dice.
an eye patch on.
Right, but still.
Does tremor sense?
You could assist with tremor sense.
Okay.
Yeah.
Oh, wait.
Then
we do
I'll just
five.
roll.
Perception, you use the 3, and
You
then
do
if
the
I have a
base
1.
3, all your attributes,
Okay.
and any skill points you have in perception.
1, 2, 3.
Youchies.
Wowzers.
CL4 we're looking for. CL4.
All successes for me.
Really?
Really?
Yeah.
Nice.
Wow.
How many is that?
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5. And all of them are 6 but 1. Excuse me.
Everybody drank. Doesn't matter what number they are. But you guys can keep saying it.
One.
One success.
𝒂𝒃 got
That's
a 1.
better than a critical fail.
Thanks, Dan.
You're welcome.
Kruska got 2.
2,
3.
3. Okay.
Wow. The half blind, but we're underground, right? I mean it's
touche.
dwarfish.
He is
now.
underground.
Like,
So-
okay.
suppose.
So here's what happens. As you're walking, 𝒂𝒏𝒂𝒂's going on about how, and you guys start to notice. So as you're walking, this is when you start to notice everybody, because no one got a critical fail. Congratulations. Everybody notices this, especially Kruska with your going wheelie on this. Like, this is a perfectly smooth floor, which is something you guys are not terribly used to. There's only a few places that can achieve this kind of perfect smooth floor. And you notice there's a dampness in the air. There's a wetness and the smell of the ocean. And there's these... you thought it was like moss or mold growing, and you realize it's bits of seaweed actually hanging off of the walls. And there's a wetness everywhere. And 𝒂𝒏𝒂𝒂 is going on about how he raised this temple this morning. He had to do it. The stars were aligned just right. All of the stars were pointing. Stjarna the spear was pointing in just the right direction, and he had to open it. That's why he had to open it. Obviously, I had to open it, and the Narissima didn't seem to be very interested in this, and they started running off screaming, "Oh, blasphemy, this, and blah, blah, blah." I mean, I just raised the temple from under the ground. That's all. It's not the big deal. I do it every day. Now, we only have until the noonday sun, of course, to do this, or it's going to go back under the ground where...
So, being a dwarf, noonday underground would be something I would understand.
Yeah, you would know
What
when...
time is it?
You guys arrived just after sunrise, so you've got 4 hours
Okay.
at this point. 5. I would say 5 hours.
So, with my critical success,
With your critical success, You sense that there's actually tiles in this perfectly smooth floor. Unfortunately, there was only a 1, a 2, and a 3. And I'm going to destiny roll for 𝒔𝒐𝒏𝒔𝒂 right now. It's a 10, so I'm re-rolling, because I hate 10. Because it means nothing.
Because it means nothing.
Okay.
No decisions.
That is under 10. You are just able to shout, and Kruska, you were the 3, right? No, Mattias. Mattias, who's been walking slower because you're just taking this all in. There's runes of the ancient language you can read. There's things talking about the adventures of 𝒂𝒏𝒔𝒂 into the void itself. Things that you've never even heard of in your studies. Things that would rival 𝒔𝒐𝒏𝒔𝒂 the dragon's adventures from his scriptures. And so you're walking slower, and you're able to put your hand out and stop Mattias. And just as you feel, even before you hear it, step, click, step, click, step, click. And we're going to roll some dice and see what happens.
I feel that the All-Mother is telling me not to move.
Treasure. Treasure.
Okay. Everybody can roll, other than Mattias, so we're looking at Kruska and 𝒔𝒏𝒄𝒂. You're rolling a straight reflex.
3d6 plus your reflex.
Okay.
This is a
Can I use some of your dice?
4.
3.
Well, 2.
Okay.
2 out of 3 dice, though. That's pretty good.
That is really good. Yeah, absolutely. We're going to do
2 out of 4.
a...
2 out of 4 dice.
Oh, you
I did
rolled
these 2.
Oh,
We're
my
going to
bad.
do a
Quickly
destiny
move
roll
the-
for
that one
𝒔𝒐𝒏𝒔𝒂.
side.
This is just to see how bad he gets hit. Okay.
Okay. That's a lot of the explanation, Dan.
Click, 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 click.
No, click, click, click.
Click, click, click. 1, 2, 3.
I thought that's what I did.
You did
We'll
4.
listen to it later.
That's okay.
I rolled a destiny roll. No, I'm just kidding. I just can't
There's
count.
someone else in the room.
A volley of arrows goes across
Knew it was
the
arrows.
path. And I'm picturing the beard of Vistor and Mattias's whiskers both go as like arrows just pass in front of you guys. You're taking a minor injury. You're taking a medium injury.
So you being...
I'm sorry, thank you. 𝒔𝒏𝒄𝒂 takes a minor injury, and Kruska takes a medium injury.
Okay. How do I mark that down now? So what does that mean? Okay.
Yep, so
Medium
minus
injury.
1d6
So you're minus 2d6 to your combat roll.
to combat roll, yep.
Just to combat.
Correct. Now, minor
But yours
injury...
is not as bad.
Correct.
1d6.
She rolled higher.
Right.
So medium injury is going to need some attention,
Yep.
or it's going to get
Help.
worse.
Right.
Minor injury, we'll probably destiny roll to see if it gets worse.
Just a flesh wound.
Yeah, you hunker down. You have just enough time where you hear the twang, and you hunker down so there's enough armor. It's blinking off, and one just nicks you. Unfortunately, Kruska wasn't quick enough. Most of them stick into the wheels of your wheelchair, but one gets you right in the side there.
Oh,
and sinks
ouch.
in.
Ouch.
And you hear, "Oh, I've been shot." As 𝒔𝒐𝒏𝒔𝒂 goes, "Ah!" and keeps walking forward.
What? Okay.
So he has a medium injury as well.
Dom.
I'll take care of Dom.
With
Tend
your
to
high
Kruska.
with your high tremor sense, you can feel that there's no more triggers in this pathway.
Okay.
They've triggered the trap. It's done now for this area.
I would rush to Kruska's side
Yes.
and attempt to heal the wound enough
you-
to keep going.
Can you heal?
He can heal. We do
Diatos, of course, can heal. What do you take me for?
we have some homebrew for heals.
We have homebrew for heal. What does that mean? Homebrew alcohol?
Yes, correct.
Oh, okay.
So is
Just a little bit of help.
Is Kruska
Please?
willing to take the time to heal? Can you get Dom Diago to stop and take the time to heal? Medium injury.
Can I walk forward and trip Dom Diago so that he falls
Or
down?
grapple.
And just look at him. Where are you shot?
As you grapple him, there's a arrow right in his side. It's probably like caught between two ribs.
Can I roll what they have as persuasion, but I flavored it as intimidation for my character to
Sure.
tell everybody just to stop for a second and assess the situation?
Yeah, absolutely.
Can I roll first or speak first?
Go ahead
not
and speak
combat.
first, because you might gain advantage if you're
Okay.
sexy enough.
But hold on, we have to regroup. Dom, we all have arrows in us now. Hold on. I'll help you feel better, and then we can look at all of the things.
Destiny roll.
Yeah, there it is.
19. All right.
Oh,
You got
wow.
advantage on the roll.
Nice.
It was all the things.
Oh, well, that was 5 successes.
Yeah. Yeah. I'm gonna say that's enough. Absolutely.
Yeah, everybody stops.
He'll stop.
Do I still get to trip Dom?
Yes. It's right after he stops. He's like, yes, that's right.
I'm gonna roll my heal too.
Yeah. Go for it. So to heal a medium injury takes an hour. Unless you roll high enough
hour?
to fully heal.
I want to
What
just
do you like? If you half heal, would it go down to
minor injury.
minor?
Well, if
Or
you
does that
roll
still
high
take,
enough,
like,
you
a
can
half
reduce it to 10 minutes. You can assist your roll with your provoke.
Okay, I'll try that first.
Can we assist him? Can I assist him?
You're already tripping though. It would have to be somebody else, I think.
Well,
sorry.
here's what I'll say is, yeah, you, Mattias, and, well, you're not terribly injured. Both of you roll straight intelligence.
So that'd be 3 plus
3d6 plus your intelligence, if you have it.
3.
3 and nothing. I'll let the critical fail go. So no. If they had rolled high enough, I would have given you advantage on the assist
Okay.
roll.
So that kind of
for-
negated
They're helping.
ish.
Mattias is actually completely distracted.
Okay.
Mattias, roll intelligence again. Actually, roll. Do you have any kind of skill in Mukmahara faith? I think I asked you this.
Vocation.
already. What's your vocation? Nothing.
Nothing.
Okay, that's fine. Just roll your intelligence. Go ahead and roll your assist while she's doing that.
Roll the assist first. Okay.
Yep.
I have 1.
The assist is
Okay.
nice. Lots of studying and throwable. 4 successes.
Okay, so add 1 to your heal
Oh.
roll. No, add 1 win.
Oh, 1 win. That's right. Yes.
Correct.
1 full win. Oh, Diados, be with this little gnome.
I'll let you do both of them too for this.
5, 6 successes.
Okay. That's 1 shy of 3 over, so that's 2 over. What's the... Do you have it up? I don't have it up.
Nope, I don't have
Hold
it.
on, 5 seconds. Boom.
Is it in these?
So, a message from our sponsors from Game Masters Guild down in the
Texas.
Oklahoma.
Oklahoma.
Yeah.
somewhere
that out.
souther than here.
South of
Sorry, guys, we're New Yorkers. We
places.
really don't recognize the rest of the country.
Anything below New York is south.
We touch Canada.
Friend. It's because the great
Canada's above,
mustache.
Texas below,
Yeah.
and California's on the other side.
That was just because
just
we
land
miss
and
Great
cow.
Mustache so much,
Yes.
JP.
Thank you for the birthday wishes today, JP.
Aw.
But when this airs, how does that work? You figure it out, JP.
It was, he
You still
still
say thank
remembered
you.
you on your birthday, no matter
did.
when this airs.
Okay. Computer's moving slow.
So I rolled a lot of successes on my heal.
Yep.
I was just going to say I'm going to use my cooking vocation
Yes.
to cauterize
30 minutes.
his wound.
Have the healing time.
Perfect.
Two over the success. you have the healing time. What'd you roll total?
Happened in 30 minutes.
6, right?
Six,
and
exactly.
CL4 for medium injury. Okay, so 30 minutes. So you guys take a 30-minute time. So with your intelligence roll, you're looking at it while Dom Diago's talking. Yeah. You're pretty sure that this was an outpost temple, and that from reading it and talking with Dom Diago as he's like, that feels weird. It's like the ground itself is coming in. Oh, tingling in my toes.
Nah, that's diet dose.
Gracias.
This whale is good. This shark is good.
Nah,
Want
I'm not
to try
the
a bite?
religious man.
Oh.
As you guys are talking, you're pretty sure that the outpost temples had a direct line, some kind of magical direct line to the original temple, and that there may be the feeling that Dom Diago and you get is that there's a map in here that could mark the location of the last known location of the ancient island of 𝒂𝒑𝒏𝒔𝒂.
You understand that, but we don't.
Oh, I thought we were talking about it. Okay.
Are you?
With
I mean, you guys can, you can all hear it and talking about it. Dom Diago and
I'm
Mattias
too
are
focused
talking
on
about it
healing.
and looking at. Yeah, that's fine.
Yeah.
Can we actually all just stop for a second? We haven't. No. We haven't even asked Dom what we're looking for yet.
a map.
Does Dom know what we're looking for yet? And he looks to Dom.
Well, I'm looking for a map now. He smiles at you with a really big smile. And his ears, like, elven ears, they perk way
Coriador
up.
told us that this could have incredible economic impact on 𝒔𝒑𝒏𝒄𝒂.
Oh, he's always thinking about the money, isn't he? But yes, it probably could, actually. If we discover the location of the island, you're talking about some lost technologies, some lost magic, arcane knowledges. Oh, probably some original texts of the faith of 𝒂𝒑𝒏𝒔𝒂. The possibilities are endless.
But why by noon, son?
Oh, the temple goes back underground.
And when does it come back up?
When somebody like me knows how to cast the incantation to rise it again.
But when is that?
Oh, if someone figures it out. It
I
took
think
me
that means indefinitely.
50 years. But I mean, someone could figure it out faster. We'll probably run out of air before then, unless,
Air. Okay. Dehydration. Food.
That's a possibility. I don't know the mathematical equations. Perhaps our gnome could figure that out, which we will die from first. But we could get a lot of research
Then we
done
can talk
before
about who
then.
we eat first.
I suppose. You are a big boy.
Uh-huh.
All right. I feel much better.
Good.
Let's
yes.
go.
That's diet toast
So
for
you
you.
are down to a minor injury now. He's reduced the injury by 1 level.
So your combat roll is a -1
I
to 6.
knew she's gonna get really agitated. She's just gonna be like, "Hi,
But you're healed.
dehydration," but she's just angsty.
But you're
like,
healed by diet toast.
RP it, because that's happening in real time.
But Dietos has blessed you. Look at your
I
letters.
don't feel better.
Come here. Look at me. The treasure. I offer a big dwarven hug. The hugs of our friends.
As you say that, and there's that stare off, and Mattias and Dom Diago are walking ahead, and every once in a while you're wheeling and whoop, whoop. We're going to go into a challenge event to cover the next few hours as you go through the temple
Okay.
to find the location.
Okay.
And it's going to determine. So you are going to get to the final location, as with the challenge events that we do. But it determines how long it takes you,
Okay.
and also how rough you are when you get there,
Okay.
based on successes and failures.
Okay.
Time to spend.
Time to spend.
Yep.
Yeah, that's the time. So let's do a quick. Everybody's going to roll 2 rolls of whatever skills you can argue with me. And so you can't repeat the skills.
Yep.
So everybody's got to roll 2 different skills. Excuse you.
Nope.
It's going to be. Hold on.
This sucks. Do
Okay.
vocations count as part of the skills?
Yes.
Oh.
Yeah. This is any skill that makes sense for avoiding the traps, navigating the area, because you've also got to find the location of the main treasure room that Dom Diago explicitly says there is, clearly from the text and the runes and all of the things just tell you. I mean, look at this. You can't ask that for a treasure room, and there's going to be a map right in the center on a pedestal, and it's going to be trapped. It's like every single one of the places I've been.
Can I use infiltration?
Yes.
I'm gonna use infiltration.
Sure, that makes perfect
Good
sense.
start.
CL4 is what you're shooting for, so you gotta beat a CL4.
What are you choosing?
Tinkering.
So are we choosing two?
That makes sense.
Choose
two
two
per
different.
turn.
No, we're just gonna do 2 skills. Everybody's gonna do 2 skills, 2 rolls of vocation, skill, or combat. Makes perfect sense. And then we'll flesh out the story. Well, I'll kind of do a description of it based on. So the more wins you get. So everybody's got to beat a CL4. So each time you beat a CL4, it's a win. We'll add those up versus losses. That'll determine how rough you are and how long it took you.
I know.
Well, infiltration.
So I'm gonna
Yeah.
use
So that would be
infiltration
36.
with a destiny point. So that's 3, 4,
Okay.
5.
You have 3 destiny points to spend.
5. With a destiny point means 6.
No, advantage.
Advantage.
Ah.
So now when you roll, it's 3 or higher. So let's go around the circle. No, I like this.
Is
Let's
this
go around
okay?
the circle. Declaring. We'll go around once and then around again.
All right. So I'm gonna use infiltration with
Michelle,
my
would you tally wins,
destiny
total
point.
wins?
Yeah.
So I'll tell you if she wins or not.
Okay.
It's only 1 for my infiltration, so I'm gonna use acrobatics next.
Okay, so you only got 1 win.
Yeah.
1 win total of all the dice, even with advantage?
Yeah.
Poor honey.
It's really
Okay,
bad.
1 loss, please.
1 loss.
Do I roll
and-
my other one now?
No, we'll go around the
Okay,
table
okay.
total.
I was going to use acrobatics to
Yeah,
maneuver us around.
absolutely.
So so if you do acrobatics, you do 3,
3 base.
2 attribute,
No,
No.
acrobatics is just reflex.
just reflex.
So whatever you have in reflex,
Reflex 1,
1. Yep.
and then 2
And then
in
your skills.
acrobatics.
Yep.
Aha.
Would you like to spend a destiny point to have advantage?
Yes.
All right, dingity ding.
Ding ding ding.
Oh yeah, I didn't ding mine.
Yeah, double ding it.
So we got
So 3 and higher is a
good
success.
thing I did that. 4.
4, that's a tie, so that's a
Yes.
win. So 1 loss, 1 win. All right, Kruska, what are you doing for this round?
All right. I am pointing it, destiny pointing,
Perfect.
and I'm going to do tinkering skill.
Okay. Yeah,
3 or higher.
absolutely.
3 or higher.
That's your
It's her
vocation.
vocation.
So 3 or higher is 4.
Yep, you got 4 wins. That's a win. The CL is 4, so you got to
Okay.
tie 4 or get higher.
Okay.
Beautiful. All right, Vistro.
I am using my provoke of Diatos as a protection and prayer over
Okay.
my group.
Yeah, absolutely. Roll it up. Nice.
Dead Skeeter.
They come out.
2 warm
One
days.
warm day. Yeah, but like,
seriously.
there
It's
are-
ridiculous.
No, okay. There's been like 3 warm days.
It's okay. I like hyperbolic.
4.
4, that's a win. All right.
Yay.
Oh, well, yeah. I meant to spend a point, but
Nope, you don't need it.
I didn't count any
Save
of
it for now.
the 3s.
Nice.
That's all right.
Ah, beautiful. All right, great. So let's roll it. Everybody think about what you're doing next, and I'll explain. So you got 3 out of 1, so this is only taking you an hour of time to get halfway to your goal stretch.
Okay.
Okay, so you've made really good time. Zareth, you're struggling with like the structure of this building is like nothing you've ever seen before, and it's very, very confusing. And there's actually several of those pits with actual sharks, and then there's one that's full of piranhas. So there's all these living creatures, and you're struggling with that toil between kill and not kill. And so you're having a rough time getting in the zone with all of this. Everybody else, you guys, you're just barely hanging on with it. You've made good time. You're pretty sure. Dom Diago says you made good time. But, like, it's distracting to Zareth, but Vistro is just praying constantly and just throwing up rock shields all over the place as, like, arrows are coming through. There's a point where this slick sliding grease pit again appears, and it's going to send you straight into some spikes, and he's able to close the pit off just in time. Mattias, because you have that knowledge of it and the light paws just bouncing everywhere, you're able to actually work with Kruska. I keep on saying Vistra. Kruska. And Kruska, you're able to direct Mattias into what to do to disable a lot of the traps as he's able to bounce up and get to it. You're having a little difficulty flying. There's a lot of places where seaweed and these weird plants you've never seen before are hanging down. You got to chop through them with your and slice through, but you're able to analyze a lot of the traps and see them, and Mattias is able to climb up and bounce off the walls to disable a lot of the traps. The whole time, you guys, like, there's this, like, time lapse of you guys, like, going, you know, all over the place, and Dom Diago's just walking straight, turn. Like, he's having a great time, and you guys keep him alive. Barely. But you keep him alive. Round 2.
So I cannot use acrobatics because she used acrobatics.
You can use acrobatics.
Okay.
She cannot use acrobatics again. You can't repeat the same skill. So you just got to use a different skill.
Good.
Good.
That'd be super difficult.
Yeah, right.
All right, so I'm going to use 6 die for acrobatics. And yeah. 5.
5 wins. That's a win. Win. Round 2. Very nice.
Is it supposed to be calculated different rounds or total wins and losses?
I'm gonna
Well,
take it into effect at the end, but I'm both.
Okay.
Is the answer.
I'll separate it.
Yeah, it's good. I like knowing.
I'm going to do the inverse and do infiltration.
Infiltration. All right. High five. Tradesies.
Wait.
Yeah, I should.
Destiny point. All right. Advantage on the roll.
It didn't go
It's
in,
still
but
ding.
it sounded good.
Shh, they don't know that.
I didn't need it, but that's okay.
Unbelievable.
5.
So I love it. All right, ding, ding, ding. That's a win.
Okay.
I love you. She's mad that she spent it because she didn't need
Yeah.
it. That's what that was.
Yeah.
It's okay.
I sensed it.
It was worth it.
I tremor sensed it.
Jake's birthday can't be his fault.
I still have one more.
Sorry, Michelle. It's your fault. Okay.
Can we blame the baby?
Sure, we can
Yeah.
blame the baby.
He's here.
Yeah.
7 months. 1 more to go.
Woo.
Ish. That didn't
Ish.
math.
No.
That didn't matter.
Well, that was, I just assumed it was hopeful thinking.
Well, yeah.
She's teaching my children.
I mean, her total was 8, so technically her math was fine. It's just biology that might be a problem,
Right,
theoretically. It could happen.
Couple subjects.
Yeah, that's not
All
bad.
right.
It's not far off.
I need someone to ding a thingy point.
Birthday
I need the
girl's got
dinger.
it.
There.
No.
Aw.
You gotta empty it. Just empty it. No,
That's right. That
was
works.
good.
I'm. My little gnomey self is going to.
Did I give you a destiny point yet? I'm giving you. You have 4 destiny points total for 7 + 1 = 9.
All right, so I slide this one back over here then.
Okay, sure.
For a total of 10.
Inside joke. I'll take the 11.
Yeah.
Perception. Did I say that yet? So I want to perceive things.
Sure.
Tell us what your gnome eyes see.
Ah, that's good.
But I take everything 3 and up.
Yes.
Yes.
Correct.
Which is nice. 1, 2, 5.
5. Very nice. 5's the number.
Good.
Dingity ding ding.
We win.
Also spending.
Beautiful.
Whoa!
Oh, that was a different kind of ding.
Great throw, but
Good throw.
big spender.
Hey.
Ooh, that was good. What you rolling, boy?
Athletics.
Sounds good.
Not so as beautiful as my friends. 3.
3, 1 loss. Okay. So, Michelle looks at me like,
that was the end of the 2 rounds.
Correct.
Do you want to know?
well, I actually got it. Yeah, tell me your numbers.
I have, from the first round, 3 wins, 1 loss. From the second round, 3 wins, 1 loss.
Beautiful. All right.
6 wins, 2 losses. For a total
I'm
of
pretty
8
sure-
turns. Divided by 4
wait,
equals 2 turns.
I think it's actually 7 wins and 2 losses for 9. If my math makes sense.
No.
Right, Dan?
Only for
Trying.
babies.
If only you
for
knew how
babies.
really late it was at night.
I know.
We know.
Because we talk together because we love each other. Okay. So, this now takes you another 2 hours of traversing.
I thought we did good.
You did do good,
Well,
but it's the deeper what you got.
Morally good.
I am not
Morally
teaching myself
good, is
homeschooling.
You did good-ish.
We did wellish.
We're not. I actually am a little Welsh, mate.
we are
But
we're derailing.
yeah. Okay, we're getting to the end. So you did goodish, Welsh, and a little Irish. And you know what? There's got to be Australian in there somewhere because we're playing Cogent.
None of us can do an Australian accent.
Oh boy, I drink a Foster's all the time.
That was not good.
I didn't say it was good, but it's Foster's, which is an Australian beer,
That was
mate.
still not good.
It was well.
All right, there's Kristen.
Thank you, Shad, Adversity, and Jazza for that mess.
Nice, mate. Right.
Of course, Dan can do one. Whatever.
Crikey. That's a bloody mess. All right. Okay. I'm losing it. Where are we? Oh, 3 wins, 1 loss. Okay.
No. We had 2 wins
losses.
in that.
For the round.
Second round.
For the round. So it took you 2 hours. What you guys are noticing is that the deeper into this temple you get, and Dom Diago is specifically guiding you down, quite literally deeper and further into this temple, the more traps there are, the more he's like, oh, that's a warning. That's a warning. That is also a warning. They really don't want us to get in here and find this. There seems to be some kind of information runes. Mattias, you notice this as well as you start being like, there is clearly something in this temple that guides you to this lost island, and the worshippers of 𝒂𝒏𝒄𝒂 decided to hide it purposefully. For whatever reason, they didn't destroy it. You can surmise why or why not, but from what you can gather from the different inscriptions on the walls and in these different rooms that you come to, and the rooms start to get more elaborate, and there's a lot of statues of especially sea elves and Narissima that at first, Mattias, you can pinpoint a handful of them that you think you and Dom Diago think are related to some of the mythic characters from both those cultures' pasts, but then it starts to get into obscurity of, you assume it's got to be in that same vein of mythic heroes, but you don't even recognize some of them, that there's a reason that this location is hidden, and they really don't want you to find it. And the phrase that keeps repeating is, and Dom Diago keeps saying it over and over to himself as he's walking, do you have the key to open the door? If you do not have a key, you should not open the door. Well, I mean, that never stopped me before. Do you have a key to open the door? What would be the key? I don't know what the key would be, but we're going to open the door anyways, let me tell you. So, you guys switched, right? So,
Katie and Kristen.
Yeah, yes, thank you.
𝒂𝒏 and
Mattias. Can you flavor for me where the switch happened, what you realized in switching, what that looked like as you're navigating all these different traps?
Characteristics. So, or whatever skills.
Everybody drink.
So I did infiltration, and you did acrobatics, and then we switched. And so I think what I'm sensing is I'm like trying to infiltrate, and I'm looking for all the nooks and crannies and all this stuff. And I realize I can't read this language. I can't.
Nice.
This building doesn't make sense to me, and I am much better served like triggering stuff and flipping out of the way. And I think that's when I realized that she is just better at this. And so whether or not I say it, you're a boy, I'm a girl.
No comment.
Yes, when I see her struggling, I'm like, oh, I know what it actually says, so I can
I'll
do
say
that.
too, I'll add to this, Mattias, for you too, even though you don't recognize all of this construction stuff, there's something that feels natural to you. It's almost like naturally, both you and Dom Diago, because you're the only Narissima and Sea Elf in the group, both of you feel like you almost instinctually know where to turn next and stuff. And it starts to, there's just something about it that's somewhere deep in the culture and bones of your race and your DNA itself that makes you able to predict, even when you don't know why.
It's like a dance.
Yes! Drunken boxing.
Can I
dance.
turn like after we kind of switch and I see that she is so much more adept at this, and we get like a chill moment in between something, I'm just gonna be like,
And you realize it's a Malcat.
yeah, sorry. It's just a pretty blonde sitting next to me. It's hard not to remember.
Agreed.
I forgot what I was saying, Jake. Thanks.
No, that was Vistor.
Yeah, I know.
See the dancing.
So I wanna just say, like, I wanna go up to him and just say, Mattias, obviously there's something about this place that you and Dom understand better. This is like kind of an awkward moment, but it should be like, is there a prayer of 𝒂𝒏 that I can join in to help in this quest? And you just see me like flipping again. And I just
You
like,
hear?
obviously this is gonna like serve me in the moment, so I'm gonna.
You hear Vistor scoff. That's it. Just, here we go.
I say just dance. He just is dancing his way along.
She's just gonna watch him and she's gonna be like this inspired look on her face. She's like, okay, I think I understand. And she's just gonna follow him and start dancing the same way.
Can you just say, I will be the best 𝒂𝒏 dancer?
My team needs me, and if I have to dance, I will dance better than any 𝒂𝒏 worshiper has ever danced.
Hey, Gnome.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm back.
She was flying.
Yeah.
Yes.
Are you a 𝒂𝒏 worshiper? Because I tell you about 𝒂𝒐𝒏𝒄𝒂.
Because I got a book to sell you.
You just want to make things.
But look at them.
I had to fly off.
Look at them dance. We don't dance with 𝒂𝒐𝒏𝒄𝒂.
Oh, I wish we had video right now.
Don't dance for diet.
Synchronized dancing. That was great.
That was actually really beautiful.
Very synchronized.
Remind me again what you rolled, Kruska.
Oh no.
Yeah, that was not a good idea.
You didn't ask me to write those numbers down.
Perception.
No. You rolled a 5 total.
I rolled-
Perception.
Oh,
Yes,
oh, the
yes.
things
Perception.
itself.
She's perceiving.
Well, I did tinkering first.
That's
No,
and then
I wanted the
perception.
perception. So what I'm thinking
okay.
is, as they're going into this dance, and that also goes into your acrobatics too. So you're like, your acrobatics is allowing you to follow Mattias's dance, which is more innate, and like it's like in the one Oceans, I don't remember what number it is, where the guy does the breakdancing to dodge all the lasers
Yes,
and
that's number
stuff.
1. I mean 11.
Yeah, of the newer ones.
But a little looser.
Yeah, so you're like following behind just 1 second off beat the whole time, and it's your acrobatics that allows you. And the whole time, Kruska, while Vistro's trying to like bring you on, you're like shh, as you're like kind of directing them as you're flying around and like, oh, there's a trap over there, there's a trap over there. Look out, there's a giant cube of some kind. We're gonna leave it locked away in there as you dance around this way. And again, the whole thing. And then what'd you roll again? The skill. I know it was a while ago. Athletics. You're just keeping up, and what you're doing is as they're dancing, Kruska's calling out when traps trigger that aren't part of their dance, and you're just like rock wall. You're just trying to keep up and just keep doing your magic, because your magic takes a toll on your physical body as well.
Right.
So that's where that athletics is coming in,
Right.
and you're every once in a while you're having like literally scoop Dom Diago up and toss him over something, and he just keeps talking the whole time as you're doing
Like
it.
unfazed.
Yeah, he just. Oh yeah. This is a much better view over here. Yes. He never lands well, but you keep going, and you guys finally come to this giant cathedral type room. Except there's no windows, and the walls themselves are glowing to light the area. Most of the time, you've been surviving on Dreki loogies and the blue light from Dom Diago. But as you walk into this, Dom Diago puts his light out as the walls themselves are glowing. And there is a giant pile of the most beautiful treasure you have ever seen. Gems of all kinds. There's literally gold coins. You don't even need to roll for this. We're just going to say there's like gold coins from different eras that each of you can pick out that you recognize from your cultures. And then there's also Aether gems, which is the magical substance that can be harnessed and utilized in this world. Aether gems amidst it. And there's some crazy cool looking weapons lying about that have that just sheen to them that you know they're magically enhanced. And sitting in the center on a pedestal is a piece of parchment. And Dom Diago walks in and goes, "Told you. Every time. It's like they have it written ahead of time."
Oh, praise 𝒂𝒂.
As you say that and look up, Mattias, you're going to look up, the cathedral ceiling has like the 16th chapel type of art up there. 16.
Math.
Sistine Chapel, thank you. There's a whale reaching out to touch a gnome. No.
It's
But-
diet toast.
Yeah,
and
diet
a whale.
toast and the whale. No, but there's this gorgeous artistic rendering, and it shows 4 different scenes. One of 2 flowers, and
What kind of flowers?
one is a roll your
cheers.
intelligence.
Cheers.
Roll your
to you.
intelligence.
Of course you would do
Mattias, you
that.
can roll with advantage because it is 𝒂𝒂.
Do I get to
Oh,
add
just-
anything to that?
So it's
You can have advantage as well because of what you're looking at.
I want to roll.
3 and
Sure.
then
I wanna know if
one
I know
for
these
my
for the
intelligence.
powers
That's
are.
4 successes.
4 successes.
Perception?
So 3 and then 1 for my intelligence.
Correct. Yes. And you're at advantage, so 3 or higher.
3.
Okay.
Only 2.
2? Okay. You don't recognize most of it. Something about it is familiar, but you can't place where it is
Yeah.
in his ascendants, the Holy Scriptures of the Dragon. You're not sure what the Allmother's does. You've forgotten about that anyways, and Mattias hasn't told you about 𝒂𝒂's books yet, if there are any. You got 3.
Yeah.
Okay, so both of you recognize the flowers are a morning glory and a moonflower. You don't recognize why there's a moonflower there, but the morning glory means the All Mother.
Yeah, of course.
And both of them are weeping.
Oh.
The one thing you do recognize is the white dragon is there in one of the scenes. Yep. And you can recognize the morning glory as well, I think, at that. But you don't even register the moonflower at all. There's a lot of other individuals in this one scene, and they're all weeping and crying. And 𝒂𝒏𝒧𝒏 is there, and his fins, or a artistic rendition of 𝒂𝒏𝒧𝒏, and he's gathering the tears. And there's another scene of this vast ocean, and 𝒂𝒏𝒧𝒏 is doing this just jump. It's like an action shot as he's twisting and jumping, and water is out. What's that? Yeah, Free Willy, absolutely, yes. But it's like when they do the twists, so they almost do a backsplash into the water. When whales do that. So it's like that, and then a third where you get the sense of him weeping, and this as the story of the lost ocean, and he's looking out over what everyone believes to be the Père d'Agua desert that the 𝒂𝒏𝒧𝒧𝒏 faith believes was once an ocean. And then there's a last one where he is just opening up his arms out, and it almost feels like he's swimming out of the picture into the room and heading straight for that pedestal. And you recognize that, as both of you do, the story of the world's creation, in a sense. It's not what 𝒂𝒐𝒆𝒄𝒂 specifically does, but it's 𝒂𝒏𝒧𝒧𝒧𝒏's version.
Vistor does.
Yes, Vistor.
I'm sure Vistor has studied other texts.
Yeah, yep.
Vistor grabs our friend Dom. Don't touch anything.
He's definitely walking forward.
Can I grapple?
Yeah, you don't even need to roll. You get him in a grapple. He's not very strong.
9.
You got the 4, right, on perception? Yeah. So the one thing you notice then is, as you follow the gaze down, you're grappling onto Dom and looking around because you're ready for anything at this point.
Yeah.
You notice a giant statue, about 10, 12 feet tall, of a Narissima warrior with a spear and a sword in his hand.
Okay.
And it looks like it's looking right at you guys.
Dom, you gotta stop. And I literally force his head towards the statue.
Oh, what a magnificent statue.
It would kill you.
It's just a statue.
Dom.
I know, statues have moved before on me. This happened.
Yeah, yes.
We need the map.
May I offer my flight assistance?
Certainly.
Possibly if I just fly in there real quick, lickety split grab it and go.
Send the gnome.
So now I would
That tickles my ear.
Oh, it's just a beard.
What was the phrase?
Do you have a key to open the door? If you do not have a key, you shouldn't open the door.
Dom responds to her.
Yeah.
Him.
Also, yes. We need the key. I think the key is the map. I mean, what else would be a key other than an actual key? But in these things, they always go with the analogies. And
There are keys on maps.
See.
The key and the map and the map of the... Don't 𝒂𝒐𝒆𝒄𝒏 worshippers have maps? I'm getting angry. I haven't killed anything in 6 hours.
We also don't have much time. Maybe about an hour?
So if I fly in there
to get down here.
See?
Well, we came at sunrise, so we had 6 hours to go.
Oh.
So we were
We
probably
have
2
1 hour
hours.
until we get buried.
Maybe.
Well, because we had probably an hour or 2 with the sharks and the thing, and then we slid
dear.
down the thing, and then 3 hours in the thing.
it's getting late.
How are we gonna get back?
Fast.
Oh dear.
Maybe.
But we need to grab it fast.
Oh, now I see the problem. I was just like, Dan's math worked out this time. We're an hour left. Send the gnome.
In 5 seconds, I'm going to roll a destiny roll unless someone declares what they're doing.
But my question though, so
Sure.
assist, like do I do a flight assist thing first and then...
If you're just flying in to grab it, I'll let you just roll fly straight.
Okay. So, math, 3d6, actual math this time. 2, and then intelligence?
And I'll give you advantage because everyone's on edge, so I'm assuming everyone's watching for something to happen and they're going to shout to you.
Okay, and this is and then I'm also going to use that point that you gave me.
The destiny
point.
Sure.
I know I'm grappling Dom, but I would be on high alert to summon a wall of like protection stone
Okay.
if something had happened.
Yep.
I don't know if that's an assist roll or...
I'm going to call that a ready to action. So,
Okay.
yeah, you'll just be ready to throw it.
You said I had an advantage, and then
Right.
I used the destiny thing.
Yes, I was just thinking
Is
about that.
that 2 and up?
It's birthday boy. You're the... Yeah, that's fine.
Not technically,
Steal
so...
my thunder.
But technically, that would just have kind of... I should have calculated it.
Well, it could have been like an automatic win. Like one
Okay.
win added to it, but 2 and up's
Just
fine. Let's do it.
roll ones.
No ones. 1. 1, 2, 5. So that's 5.
Beautiful. And you're diving for the map.
Dive and go like a grab and go. I'm flying on in there.
Okay, everybody else roll perception.
Snag it. Head back.
1, 2, 3.
Tremor sense does apply in this case, actually. You do assist to your perception.
Okay.
2.
2.
So it's even, so it doesn't matter.
Okay.
Three.
3. Okay.
All 6s.
Yep. All right. So, Kruska. Yes. Every time. 1. Oh, really? I didn't think about that. 1. Okay. But that makes sense for the character. And it falls off the table twice. Okay.
That was a 5.
Everybody notices. You only got 2 wins. Kruska, you dive in, grab the map, and pull away. You feel as you pull away, there's a little, just like a tingle in your spine or something, almost like you touched like a 1-volt electric fence. You know, it's just a little zzz.
Maybe you could feel your feet for the first time in a long time.
A little ghost feeling. I like that a lot, actually. There's just that second. And as you pull away, everybody notices the statue moves and sends its spear towards Kruska. Because everybody rolled high enough, we're going into a regular initiative as the statue attacks. This has been another fantastical episode of the AV Epochs podcast, an Avenue Studios production. Do give us a review on your podcast app of choice to help spread the word. You can further support us and become a part of the ever-growing forest known as Avenue Studios by joining our Patreon or Locals community. Doing so will not only help us to continue creating high-quality content, but you will also gain access to bonus content and our private Discord, where you can chat with us, play games, watch movies, and so much more. Don't forget to check our podcast description for the music and ambience that we use, and thank you so very much for joining the adventure, and we will see you next time.